Good morning, Saturday morning, Garden of England. Here's a rambling one. So yesterday I mentioned the work I'd done with the Mars Food Corporation, and they also brought me out to Dubai to do a gig in that big 6-star hotel, the one that kind of looks like a sail, and I don't remember its name right now. Didn't put me up in there. The gig was 2 days in there, but literally across the road from it is the one that looks like a wave, and that's where they put us up. Apparently it's a 5-star one, and it was really great. Now, on the first morning, it was a 2-day gig. I arrived early, about 7:45, to get across the bridge into the hotel to do my setup stuff. And when I got to the gate, there was a gatehouse and there was a black woman there. So I got, I'm just the way I am. I got talking to her. How are you doing? What's up, sort of thing. Where are you from? She was from Kenya. And then she shocked me. She said, you know, I walked from Kenya to get this job. I was like, seriously? She said, yep. And she explained to me that she shared the bed with 2 other people. That was round the clock sharing of that bed in a room that was full of people who'd done something similar. I kind of found myself thinking, Dubai's built literally on sand. But there you go. Now the funny thing is, I'd done work in Kenya myself. But the thing about why I'm explaining this is going back to yesterday's coincidence of talking about the Mars Corporation and the gigs I got with them. I explained, so why? Kind of obviously knowing that she obviously had to, and she more or less said it was her duty because she had to send money back to her family. Living our lives on purpose means living our lives fulfilling our duty. Hers was obvious, and she went out her way to do so. Now, I've done other gigs in Dubai for lots of other companies, and I did a public one there. And whilst I like to go there, and I've been there on holiday a couple of times just for winter sun sort of thing, just to recuperate when I've been really busy. But one of the gigs I did there was for Emirates Airline. I went out and did 2 days for the senior management people. I also did a half a day kind of 2-hour type thing for whoever wanted to attend in an evening in the big auditorium. I think we probably got about, I'm going to guess, 1,000 people come in, did the thing. It was quite amazing, really. So, but that whole thing about probably the best thing I got out of working with Mars Corporation, apart from the stories yesterday, was of course this notion of duty. And let's talk about it a little bit, because the dog's just barked, because it's really important. If you're not aligned to fulfilling your duty, what on earth are you doing? Because it's pretty clear that whatever you are doing is probably what you shouldn't be doing. Probably something that's okay, making contribution, but not you showing up being the best version of yourself. But so how come we do this? How come we don't live our lives on purpose or not aligned to fulfilling our duties? And I think the reason is because, given that the way that the general negativity, which is rampant in our cultures, gets stuck into you from early age, and manifests in 24 hours news access, none of it ever positive. So the constant drumming in of things going wrong, we're living in terrible times, but we're also living in wonderful times. The dog's just barked again. We're living in wonderful times as well as the things that we see out there as challenges. And so, and you know that I've had challenges, really quite annoying, real frustrating challenges over the last few weeks with my tech here. You know, and you think, well, how come How come I did a reasonable interview with Gary Fetke, and how come I did a reasonable interview with the wonderful Eamon, but how come when I get to this one it's just been, can't get it done? Now, either it's the gremlins on the system, or it's some kind of bot that's figured out that they don't like what I was talking about with our guest, who's amazing, absolutely living on purpose, absolutely doing her duty, and will blow you away with when we get the opportunity. So is it the gremlins, or is it the fact that in this world of ours there is a force of good, and I'm going to say it is a force of evil? There's positivity and there's negativity, and I'm going to suggest to you that when you're not doing your duty, when you're not aligned to your purpose, when you're not using the gifts that you came here with and that which you're also excellent at, then you're being, I'm going to say this, you're being kind of attacked by whatever you think that negative force is, and it's potentially sabotaging you, potentially holding you back, more importantly holding the person you are back from the people you love, the people you care about. Listen to this, the people you serve, that you're here to serve, showing up being the best version of yourself. And you know, we've got all the tools and techniques that we need, and it really is my genuine aspiration, intention in the next few weeks to record that introductory course for your friends, your family, your loved ones, and anybody else who's attracted to it, to learn the kind of basics, enough to serve them going forward in their lives, and hopefully it will inspire them to invest in themselves, to pick up what will then follow, which will be what I hope to do is the classic MindStore course, the House of the Red Roof, the Island, various other courses I've taught over the years, right down to the more advanced stuff, right down to the stuff that we do on that COVID page. Most weeks we get a case to work on. Go and check it out, and you can see whether you want to join or not. I'd happily take you on board. Anyway, it's the weekend, have a cracker. I'll see you on Monday. Bye now, bye bye.